Hello, welcome to today's outlook. Just going to go over what we were looking at yesterday. So pound yen, still sort of looking at this area here on the weekly. If I can line it up, zoom in a little bit, you can see the support here, support, and we're just tagging the underside of that, looking for this to turn to the downside. Usually play Monday's ranges, but nothing is setting up so far. You can see the bottom of Monday is acting as nice support, so when the time comes this would be quite a nice level to look at, but we're just banging off the underside of this, so it's just a waiting game at the moment. We'll have to see how the daily ranges play out as well. Tuesday's low coming in along with Monday's low, so this is just a waiting situation with pound yen to see if we can get that breakdown just by sitting on your hands. Not you can really do, but just be patient. Good way to test your patience. And looking at pound, I'll move on to pound actually as well, and I do think this is going to turn to the downside as well. Just because I like to play swing points, and the swing point has a little bit of added resistance, turn support. So let me just sort of line that up as well. Roughly this area, resistance, support, resistance here. And so we came up, swept these highs, and now we're back below, retest this resistance. So looking for some movement to the downside. Structure we have is here, so a break below this structure, and I'll be looking for some short plays. This level here comes in quite nicely, this daily level, resistance, support, resistance here and support. So really looking to get below that, and then I really do think we'll be expanding to the downside. This level looks nice with past resistance and support as a target area, so quite bearish pound, just as everything is lining up. Higher time frames swept this high, so just waiting at the moment. It could take a while, but something that I'm going to be looking at for the coming months, February and March anyway. So something to keep an eye on. Euro USD sort of lining up as well. We had this level that I was looking at with support, resistance here. We've just broke below this area that we were buying in last week, quite right below breaking structure. So keeping an eye on this for some downside as well. It looks quite damning at the minute. Broke below this level and sort of broke this structure, which is sort of setting up on pound at the moment, but Euro's broke. So be looking for some momentum to the downside. Now you can see at the moment we have spiked Monday's low. A H1 closed below that, and I'd be willing to take a euro short to see test the waters, early doors. Obviously if we break back above these higher time frame levels, higher time frame support and resistance along with Monday's high, then longs could be on the cards again. So just watching this today, but at the moment it looks quite damning at the moment. So we'll see how we play out there. The other thing I was looking at was Euro New Zealand yesterday. We can go on to that. Higher time frames. Let me just clear this all up for you. We have just the most recent support and resistance here. Support turned to resistance. We've come up, we've swept these highs, and just waiting for this to turn to the downside. This correction here is taking place, and we just sort of need a break of that. Looking at Monday's low again, nice support and resistance here. Yesterday I mentioned pound Aussie longs over Monday's high. Didn't take it, but it ended up being quite a nice trade. These highs look susceptible to being taken. Something that doesn't interest me at the moment. And we were also looking at what was it we were looking at? Oh, I wanted to look at dollar Swiss. It's lining up with euro shorts as in we've took a swing low and we've been failing to break below that. So this is quite bullish price action for me. So if we take to there at least, it sort of lines up nicely. We'll see how this Monday level acts, if we can get back above it. But yeah, failing to close below that. We've come down, we've raided, so I could see an expansion to the upside very easily with dollar Swiss if euro decides to drop as well. That'd be quite nice confluence. But like I say, this is something that I'm going to be playing over the next month. So February and March, I do think that we do get a sell off in the euro. Looking at euro Aussie, actually, it's something I've noticed on the weekly. We have these highs that I've been playing for quite a while. We're underneath this, so as long as we stay below here, I'm looking for some shorts. We're quite a long way off Monday's range at the moment, but what interests me is this level here. So this sort of peak, and we sold off heavily here, so wouldn't be surprised to see a sell here. Here's the structure that you need to break for a day trade. So this is what I'm expecting. If we can break to the downside and play it to Monday's low here. These lows look nice as well, but I would take it to Monday's low as a little day trade. We'll mark out this level, just a recent support. There. So something like that, and I'll be looking to play that today. So yeah, that's your lot for today. A lot of things to take in there, so take your time, but mainly we were waiting on pound yen shorts, not happening. Euro New Zealand shorts not happening at the moment. Could be in the next few weeks. Euro Aussie could set up today quite easily. And it looks quite damning for Euro USD. This level is key and pivotal. But anyway, any updates I'll let you know. That's what I'm looking at. Let me know what you're looking at. Hit me up. And wishing you all the best for the rest of today.